Good morning. It is Thursday, and I just got back from a run with my running partner. It was good. It was 4 miles. It is bright. That's not good. There, that's better. It was a solid 4 miles. It felt good. I've been thinking a lot this morning. Well, I thought about her on the run. I keep thinking, she made a comment the other day about not wanting to be the breadwinner, and that one stuck with me because, hold on, I gotta do the dog. I'll be right back. Yeah, I've been thinking this morning about hearts. I've been thinking about how my heart is empty, how I wish I had somebody to give love and affection to, like how my heart is empty, and how her heart is full. She didn't have to deal with emptiness. She simply transitioned from one person to another. That's hard. We're unbalanced that way. It's not very profound. It puts more words to why this sucks so bad. I went from having a full heart, having everything to give, to I still have everything to give, but no one to give it to. So I'm full, and I feel like if I ever dated or liked someone, I'd probably be that guy that's just like, gives too much too quickly. It's just like, I'm so crazy about you. I have to walk behind this tree for the dog. And that sucks, which is one of the reasons you come back to just wanting your old life back. I could do what I'd done better. I could tweak it and still be really keyed into what she needs, and I wouldn't have to learn to be alone and learn to deal with all this emotion. Me again. Let me show you one part of my walk I really like. There's these beautiful bougainvilleas, and every day, like as the sun comes up and sort of trains across them, they're just beautiful. So it's one of the few parts of my walk where I'm like, oh, gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna head into school and try and make a day of it and be okay. I think it'll be okay today. I texted her last night and told her I can't see her this weekend, which, got the okay response, but I think that's fine. Her boyfriend's out of town. Let her do whatever she does when she's alone. Who knows, maybe she rented an apartment. She took all her stuff. Seems weird that she'd take it all and move it into his house, unless maybe they're gonna live there together. Who knows? I don't. Thinking about her makes my heart hurt, but I always think about her. It sucks. All right, I'm gonna try not to think about her and have a good day. Sure. Yeah, that's how it'll go. Okay, I'll see you later. All right, I'm headed up to school. What I keep thinking about right now is I miss wearing my wedding ring. I wouldn't wear it at work, but I miss its presence and its weight and the reminder that it gave me. I miss it sort of bouncing off it, like feeling it hit railings and the doorknob. It was just a really good reminder and a source of pride. And now my fingers are naked. Like, I don't wear my ring anymore. She doesn't wear hers anymore either. I just miss it. Man. There's just so many little ways this thing gets pulled apart, and she chose to do that. Like, this was all her choice, and it's so weird to me because I would never choose this. This is terrible. And I wonder if it's just easier if you have somebody else. When thoughts like, I miss my rings, come up, she just looks at her boyfriend and is like, but this is better. This is a better version of me, or I feel fresher or new, or I don't know. I keep coming back to baser instincts of lust. But every time I feel a feeling, it just washes over me because I don't have something to distract me away from it. And I wonder how she deals with that. I mean, she must, right? Like, she must have these thoughts at times. Or maybe not, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know, but I do all the time. I hope this is healthy. I hope this is good for me and good for you. I hope you get something out of this. It's fun, like, I don't even know you. But the thought that maybe you'll watch this and it will mean something to you, or that maybe you'll care about me a little bit at this point in time is really meaningful. So, in advance, thank you for being there. You're helping me through now. Okay, I gotta go do school. Again, thank you. I will see you later. Hey, so that school day is done, and this was a hard one. It was a day pretty much filled with anxiety the whole day. I don't understand it. Given everything that's happened, why do I still get so heartsick? I really miss being married. It affects how well I do my job. It affects my happiness. And she's fine. She's just moving along. Like, I do get it. When you have someone else, it's easier to leave someone else. But we were so special. She texted me this afternoon saying she's going to be parked at the condo for much of the evening. And I responded, why? I don't know. I was just curious. And then she responded with, does it matter? Or like, why do you really need to know? So I wrote back and I was like, you're right. I was just trying to connect. I'm sorry. And I didn't say I'm sorry, but I basically said, you're right. I don't need to know. And then she jumped on a whole bunch of texts back at me. Nothing bad, but just, criticizing the way I've texted with her and how cold and delayed everything is. And all I want to say back is, I miss being married. I don't know what it would do bad. I guess make me look weak. And she was saying if I'm busy all weekend, she could take Winnie for the day. I don't want her to do that. She gave me the dog. I want to clarify why she wants to see me. And then she said, it's up to me if I want to see her next week. I don't know what she thinks. Why would I want to see her next week? Except it would be me stabbing myself in the heart or self-flagellated, just let me abuse myself by seeing my wife. I just don't feel steady right now. And I'm going to go home and the car's going to be there. I've texted a few people being like, hey, are you around? Because I'm a little desperate. I need to be strong. I need to talk myself off the ledge. But it was a hard day. It was just constant, persistent heartbreak. Persistent heartbreak. That's what today was. I don't know how to proceed. She doesn't want me. She loves him. I'm comfortable, but she doesn't want me. She doesn't want to be married anymore. So by me texting her, I miss being married, what does that do? It tells her I'm on the hook, right? That I still miss her, but I still want to. I want to be known, And that's what, I want to be known by someone who doesn't really want to know me. And I know, I'm aware, and I know that, and that's fucked up. I'm supposed to go home. Maybe I'll go back in and try and talk to the counselor. It's just a hard day. You don't know when you should go dormant for a while and when you should push it. I'm gonna go talk to the counselor. I think that's the smart move. That was really good. I'm glad I did that. Just a lot of wisdom and caring. That was great. The best thing that came out of it was this. I talked about how I miss my wife. I miss the person I was married to, and that I don't really know her now. And then I talked about how I just have that compulsion. I just want to text her, I miss being married. And she kind of pointed out basically what I just said. I miss being married to the person I used to know. And that person's gone. The person that is now is someone else, is totally different. So what's the use in telling the person now that I miss being married? She's not my friend. She doesn't care about me. And my response was, that hope that psychically the person who is now is connected to the person that was, and maybe they'll become the same person again. And they won't. I know that. Today's been so hard. And I think that's what it is. When I get upset or when I get angry, I want to act. I want to do something. And when people are like, why aren't you angry? It's because I can't sit with anger. I need to be productive or proactive. And hopefully that was the bottom of the trough of the sadness wave. And now maybe I can come back up. But God, that was awful. That was so bad. Man. And then she just texted me about the dog this weekend and was like, oh, maybe I can take her Friday night and bring her back Saturday. I'm not doing that. I'm not sharing custody on the dog. You gave me the dog. I'll let you see her, but you can't have her overnight. I'm sorry your boyfriend's going to be away. I'm sorry you're going to look for solace in the dog, but no way will you have her overnight. I am headed out to meet some friends for drinks. Hopefully that goes well. It's weird. Check it out. White car is here. It's just weird when she parks at the building, particularly after work. Why is she here after work? Maybe it's a mystery. Driving north, I'm gonna meet a friend for drinks. I'm looking forward to that. It's been a rough day. Hopefully this goes better. I think tonight my test will be how to meet new people and be good, not talk at all about my situation and just be a person again. And I think I can do it, but it will be an act of will because my situation consumes every day. It's what I think about. So this will be good practice. Wish me luck, and I'll keep you posted. It is evening, and I had a really nice night out. A friend of mine reached out and asked if I wanted to meet her and some of her friends up at a cool speakeasy that just opened. And it was awesome. It was a really unassuming storefront, and you go inside and there were all sorts of bottles on the shelf, but there was no one in there, so it was strange. And then there was a fireplace mantle with 2 chairs in front. And you sit down on the 2 chairs and the whole wall rotates. And it turns you into a room with lots of people. It turned into a bar. And it was awesome. The drinks were really good. The decor was really cool. The bartenders were totally hipster mixologists. It was a really good time. Everyone I met was an engineer, and it was just nice people, and they were nice to me, and we hung out, and things I know about me. When I parked in the new parking garage up there, it was confusing. So where I parked and where I didn't know where the restaurant was, and I actually kind of got a little bit of a panicky feeling being in the parking garage, not knowing where to go. And that's a really good tell for I don't get panicky in parking garages. Whatever, you'll find out wherever you're gonna go. But since I was since I got stressed, it's like a self-check being like, dude, you're not right. It was good. It was a fun night, and I'm really glad she invited me. I cut myself shaving today too. Yeah, I'm 14, cut myself shaving, I'm breaking out. I'm really glad that she reached out and invited me out. That was good. If you're watching this, thank you. I'm listening to a Stephen King book, as suggested by somebody. And the one thing that's a bummer is that the main character's ex-wife is the same exact name as my current wife. So every time he says the name in reference to her, it always just zaps me a little we're the same. Today was a hard day. After school, I had a phone call, and it was good. We talked about my wife and sort of continually reiterated the point that it will never be enough for her. She's not the type of person that will be content. So while it was good with me, it wasn't enough. And while it might be good with him, everyone's assuming it won't be enough and she'll move on. Some people think maybe she'll come back to me. I don't think she'll come back. I think she moves forward. I don't think she looks back. I think it would be too embarrassing for her. Well, cool. I guess we'll end this day on a high note then. I'm okay. I hope you're okay. And hopefully we're all okay tomorrow. I will see you then. Have a great night.